Have you ever caught yourself thinking that your motivation to lose weight just disappeared out of nowhere? That enthusiasm to start a diet or exercise routine fades away in just a few days, right? If this has happened to you, know that you're not alone. Most people face this problem. But what if I told you that motivation doesn't have to be something that comes and goes? It can be built in a more solid and lasting way. Stick with me, because in this video, I'll show you how to maintain motivation throughout your weight loss journey in a simple and effective way. But before we begin, it's important to understand one thing. Losing weight isn't about having motivation all the time, and I'll explain exactly how to do that. Now, let's talk about a very common mistake. Most people think that motivation to lose weight needs to be constant and intense to work. But the truth is, this search for explosive motivation could be what's sabotaging you. Weight loss is a long and continuous process, and we can't rely on bursts of motivation to keep going. The secret is in creating a solid routine where motivation comes from daily progress, even if small. For example, have you ever stopped to think that simply feeling more energetic or sleeping better during the process is already a huge victory? These small signs are the key to maintaining your motivation. And that's exactly what I'll show you next. Now, it's important to understand that motivation isn't something you find from the outside. It starts within you. But how do you do that? How do you stay motivated even when the path seems tough? Here are 3 practical tips to help you stay focused on your weight loss journey. And believe me, these tips are simpler than they seem, but they are powerful to keep your motivation high at all times. Tip 1. Set small and achievable goals. The key is not to get frustrated with big long-term goals. Instead of focusing on losing 10 pounds, focus on losing 1 pound at a time. This will give you a constant sense of accomplishment and keep your motivation high. When you set small, achievable goals, progress feels more tangible and the journey becomes lighter. This will motivate you to keep going because you'll see the results happening. And more importantly, you'll feel like you're in control of your process. Instead of pushing yourself for big results in a short period, celebrate every small step. By doing this, you'll see that motivation remains strong and steady. But if you think this is going to be easy, here's another challenge. It's very common that, at some point, you'll start questioning your results. And at this point, comparison with others comes into play. When you see people who seem to be losing weight faster, you might feel like you're taking longer or that your effort isn't enough. This is when motivation can waver the most. So, how do you keep your motivation through this insecurity? The solution is simple. Focus on your unique journey. Everyone's weight loss is different, and most importantly, comparison will never help you move forward. When you focus only on your progress, regardless of others' pace, you empower yourself. Are you enjoying these tips so far? If so, make sure to subscribe to the channel because I'm bringing more content like this every week, and you won't want to miss it. Now, let's move on to the second tip, which will help you even more in keeping motivation and transforming your journey. Tip 2. Plan your meals and workouts in advance. I know a lot of people don't like to plan, but if you really want to maintain motivation during your weight loss process, this is essential. When you plan your meals and workouts, it becomes much easier to stick to what's been set and avoid those moments of indecision that could lead you astray. The key is in anticipation. If you know exactly what you will eat and what you'll work on throughout the week, you won't need to improvise or fall into temptation. Moreover, planning reduces anxiety because you have control over your food and physical activity. This creates a sense of security and keeps you motivated to move forward because you see everything organized and ready to be done. But be aware, planning isn't just about what you'll eat or do. It also involves a mindset of preparing for the challenges along the way. This type of mental preparation strengthens motivation long-term. Now, one of motivation's biggest enemies is the thought of, "Oh, I made a mistake, so it's all lost." A piece of cake, an out-of-hours snack, you might think it's the end of the world. But that's not true. One mistake doesn't erase all your progress. The secret is in learning from those moments and not letting them define your success. And if you're finding it hard to stay consistent, here's an important tip. Find someone with the same goal. This could be a workout partner, a support group, or even a coach. Social support is crucial to staying motivated. Don't be afraid to ask for help or surround yourself with people who share the same challenges. They'll be your fuel on the toughest days. Are you noticing how small changes in your daily routine make all the difference? If you're feeling that these tips are going to transform your routine, comment below. I want to know what's making the most sense to you so far. Now let's go to the last tip, which is definitely the most fun of all. Tip 3. Create a reward system. This is one of the biggest secrets to staying motivated. If you don't have clear rewards for your accomplishments, motivation can weaken. So, create rewards for each goal you achieve. It could be something simple, like a fun moment, a walk, or even a rest day. Rewards will make your brain associate weight loss with something enjoyable, and that helps keep the motivation cycle alive. When you reward yourself for each step, you feel that the effort is worth it, and this makes the process lighter and more enjoyable. The sense of pleasure will help you stay strong in your goal, even when the tougher days come. And remember, the reward should be proportional to the effort and progress, not perfectionism. This creates a sustainable motivation system. These small actions make all the difference over time and can transform your weight loss journey. Another way to keep motivation high is to be patient with your body. Weight loss doesn't happen overnight. So if you're looking for quick results and feeling frustrated, remember, consistent and lasting results come with time. Have you heard of the 21-day theory? It says that it takes 3 weeks to form a new habit. And if you stay consistent during this time, weight loss will become more natural in your daily life. Creating the right mindset is key. Treat weight loss as something you do every day to take care of yourself, not as an obligation. I know there are days when motivation seems to completely disappear, but in those moments, the key is not to give up. One step at a time, one day at a time. Your progress is more than the scale. It's how good you're feeling. It's how you're taking care of your body. Don't underestimate these small signs of progress. So to wrap up, if you're wondering why motivation is so hard to maintain, now you know, it's not about waiting for an explosive burst of motivation, but about building a sustainable system with realistic goals, patience, and a healthy lifestyle. And remember, you're in control of your journey, every step of the way. Now, if you want to learn about the mistakes that may be preventing you from losing weight permanently, I have a special video for you. Watch it here to learn about the key mistakes that take you away from healthy weight loss and how to avoid them. See you there!